This is why you feel lonely even if you're not alone. There's an emotion we all feel, but almost no one talks about. Not because it's rare, but because it's uncomfortable. Silent. Invisible. Its name is loneliness. It can show up even when you're surrounded by people. You laugh. You go to work. You post photos. But deep inside, something feels missing. That quiet ache of disconnection. And yet we hide it. We cover it with busyness, with humor, with noise. But today we pause. Today we look at it with honesty, with compassion. Not to get rid of it, but to understand what it's truly asking of us. What loneliness really is. Loneliness isn't just being alone. In fact, solitude can be peaceful, even necessary. But loneliness is different. It's not about the presence of others. It's about the absence of meaningful connection. John Cacioppo, pioneering neuroscientist on loneliness, defines it as the distress that comes from the perceived absence of connection. Research shows loneliness activates the brain's alarm system, the amygdala. It raises cortisol levels, weakens the immune system. It increases risks for depression, anxiety, and heart disease. Why does this happen? Because human beings are wired for connection. We don't just want it, we need it. Just like we need food or sleep. Why we don't talk about it? We live in a world that praises strength, self-sufficiency, and constant happiness. In that world, saying, "I feel lonely," sounds like failure. Brené Brown said that shame is the fear that if people see the real me, I won't be worthy of love and belonging. So we stay silent. We distract ourselves. But the loneliness doesn't go away, it just moves deeper, showing up in anxiety, sleeplessness, exhaustion. Common causes. Loneliness doesn't always come from the outside. Often it starts within. Here are some of the most common roots. Loss and transitions, grief, breakups, moving, retirement. Lack of emotional intimacy. Many connections, but no real depth. Digital disconnection. Always online, but rarely seen. Self-abandonment. Losing touch with your own emotions and needs. Cultural silence. Environments that shame emotional expression. Kind of loneliness is being disconnected from yourself. How to work with loneliness. Name it to tame. The first act of healing is simple but powerful. Name what you're feeling. Say to yourself, "I feel lonely." Not with shame, but with honesty. Dr. Dan Siegel said name it to tame it. Neuroscience shows naming a feeling activates the thinking brain and calms emotional distress. Guided reflection. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what am I really feeling right now? Say it gently. Today I feel lonely. And that's okay. It's part of being human. By naming it, you shift from being consumed by the feeling to gently holding it with awareness. Make space for the feeling. Instead of avoiding loneliness, pause and listen to it. Often it's not here to hurt you. It's here to guide you. Practice. Close your eyes for 1 minute. After a couple of minutes, breathing deeply. Ask yourself once again, what is this loneliness trying to tell me? Small acts of real connection. Loneliness often shrinks in the presence of one genuine moment. A small gesture. A real "how are you?" A shared silence. Here's some ideas. Text someone just to say you're thinking of them. Smile at a stranger with intention. Make eye contact. Listen without fixing. Choose depth over quantity. You don't need more people. You need the right people. One soul who sees you is enough. Try this. Identify someone you'd like to reconnect with. Reach out. Don't overthink it. Be sincere. Vulnerability is strength. Find shared purpose. Belonging also grows where there's shared meaning. You don't have to find your tribe. Just one community where you feel seen. Here you have some others' ideas. Join a class group or volunteer space. Try spiritual or creative communities. Attend small gatherings where truth is welcome. Reconnect with yourself. The most painful loneliness often comes from losing connection with your own heart. Healing practices. Write a letter to your younger self. Say to your reflection, "I'm here. I see you." Do something kind just for you without needing approval. Ask for help when needed. If the loneliness feels too heavy to carry, talk to someone. A therapist. A coach. A support group. You're not broken for needing help. You're brave for reaching. There is support, and you deserve to receive it. From loneliness to inner connection. Loneliness is not the end of your story. It's a chapter in necessary silence between verses. It's an invitation to reconnect, not just with others, but with yourself. So take one step, one truth, one breath. That's how we begin again. When we listen to our loneliness, it can become our greatest teacher. Not a threat, but a threshold.